Well, hello everybody. Thank you for joining me once again for our chair exercise classes coming to you from the City Hall of Apopka, courtesy of the Mayor's Department and his amazing IT team. So before we begin, I just want to encourage you, if you're enjoying these videos, please subscribe and give me a thumbs up. So if you're ready, we're going to grab a chair, a nice sturdy chair like this one, no wheels, and preferably no arms. And please make sure that you have supportive shoes on your feet before you do any exercise. Even if you're at home and there's carpet on the floor, you should still always have good support for your feet. The other important thing to have would be some water, because it's important to stay hydrated. Let me just review with you the 4 keys for maintaining your health and keeping your immune system strong. We're going through difficult times, so we have to make sure that we're nourishing our bodies. Proper nutrition, which means no junk food. We want to eat whole foods. We want to drink plenty of water. We want to stay away from a lot of sugar and alcohol. And we want to eat meals at regular times. Don't go all morning without eating anything or go all afternoon, because that's going to cause your blood sugar level to fluctuate, and that's not good for you. The second key is, of course, exercise, and we're going to take care of that today. The exercise portion also has to cover a range of things. So we're going to do cardio today. That's going to strengthen our heart and lungs. The other things that are important are strength training, either with hand weights or with a resistance band, or you can just use your own body weight. The third thing is sleep. I know it might be difficult to get in those 7 or 8 hours when there's a lot going on at home, or there might be noise or a lot of light in your room. Try and modify all those factors. Do something relaxing before you go to bed. That means no watching network news just before bedtime. And of course, the fourth thing is to reduce the stress, especially now in the times that we're living in. And this virus has turned our lives upside down. Very stressful. And stress is toxic to the body. So you need to intentionally every day do something that relaxes you, something that takes your mind off of all of the stuff that's going on, and put you in a more peaceful state of mind so that you can get rid of all those built up stress hormones. So let's begin. Sit comfortably in your chair, feet flat on the floor, bring your shoulders back, head up. I want to see a big smile from everybody out there. And we're going to take some deep breaths in. As you're taking the breath in, you want to make sure you're expanding your chest as much as you can. So, deep breath in, arms come up, and blow it out. And again, deep breath, and blow it out. I want to hear that air moving. Deep breath in, and blow it out. And let's do one more, just like that. Deep breath, and blow it out. Good. And relax your arms down by your side. And we're going to turn our head all the way to the left and to the center. Now remember, I'm your mirror image, so when I say turn to the left, I'm actually going to my right, but we'll all be on the same side. Now we're going to turn to the right and back to center. Turn to the left and center. Turn to the right. Now all the way to the left, all the way to the right, all the way to the left, and back to center. Now we're going to bend our head over to the left, like you're putting your ear on your shoulder. And up to center. Now bend to the right, up to center, bend to the left. Now all the way to the right, all the way to the left, all the way to the right, and up to center. Now we're going to bend our head forward and lift up. Bend forward, lift up, bend forward, lift up. And shrug your shoulders. up and down, and take them around in a circle going forward. Nice and easy. And we're going to circle them back. Okay, let's grab onto those two cabinet doors in front. And we're going to open them wide, squeezing those shoulder blades together. And close. Open, close, open, close, open, close, open. Now reach up and pull down. Reach and pull. We're pulling the elbows right into your waist. Pull, reach, pull, reach and pull. Now we're going to grab those two doorknobs in front of us, arms stretched out. We're going to twist out, twist in, twist out, in, out, in, out, in, out, and in. Good. And just shake the whole arm out, right down to the hands. We're going to open and close the hands, nice and easy, bringing the thumb to the outside. And now wiggle all 10 fingers. Take your palms up, palms down, palms up, down, down. And now circle the wrists. Nice and easy. First we go one way, and then we go the other way. Good. Shake everything out again. Hands on hips, we're going to do our butt walk. So we're lifting up the hips, the knees, and the feet, coming forward in the chair. And when you get to the front of the chair, we're going to back it up. And when you get to the back of the chair, come forward again. And we're going to stop right in the middle. Bring those shoulders back. We're leading with the chest as we rock it forward and back, forward and back, forward and back, forward and back. Good. Now let's take the upper body around in a circle. And first we go one way, and then we go the other way. Okay. Sitting up nice and tall. Relax your arms down by your side. And we're going to bend from side to side, just bending from the waist. Now start with a small movement. And each time you bend, try and get a little bit lower. Now the idea is to touch the floor with the tip of your finger. So get as far as you can without lifting your butt up off the seat, because that would be cheating. And if you can't quite get all the way to the floor, that's okay. You want to make sure you're just bending the waist and keeping your upper body straight. No leaning forward. Very good. Sit back up nice and tall. We're going to move to our left leg now. And we're going to pedal like you're on a bicycle, pedaling forward. And now we're going to pedal backwards. Okay, let's hold that left leg just a little bit off the floor. 90-degree angle at your knee. We're going to swing it out to the side and to the front, just like you're opening and closing a gate. Side, front, side, front, side, front, side. Now hold it to the front. Stretch that left leg out in front of you. We're going to point the toe, flex the toe. Point, flex, point, flex, point, flex, point, flex. Now point, keep it pointed. And we're going to take the toe in a circular motion, making an O with your toe. Now the only thing that should be moving is your ankle and your foot. The rest of your leg should be still. Now let's reverse that, going counterclockwise. And if you notice that your O is not quite round and smooth, symmetrical, slow the movement down just a little bit to get more control. Good. Let's bring that left leg in. Turning now to the right leg. We're going to pedal forward. Now as you're pedaling, make sure you're sitting up nice and tall. No leaning on the back of the chair. You want your muscles to hold you up and support you. And now we're going to pedal backwards. Good. Let's hold that foot just a little bit off the floor. 90-degree angle at the knee. Swing it out to the side and front. Side, front, side, front, side, front, side. Now keep it to the front. Stretch it out in front of you. We're going to point and flex. Point, flex, point, flex, point, flex, point, flex, point. Flex now. Point, keep it pointed. Take that toe and draw an O, going in a clockwise direction. And now counterclockwise. Good. Bring your right leg in, and we're going to stamp it out. Now that our body's all warmed up, the warm-up is important to prepare your body for exercise. Gradually gets your heart rate up, raises the temperature of your muscles. Your muscles, when they're warm, work much better than when they're cold. So no matter what activity you're doing, or housework or anything like that, before you jump into it, you should do just some simple warm-up exercises like what we just did to prepare your body. So we're going to take a sip of water. And we're going to move into our cardio routine. Now this routine should be becoming pretty familiar to you by now. Next week we're going to do something a little different. Okay, march it out. Left, 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 right, left. 5, 6, and here we go. Roll it up. 2, 3, 4, take it back. 2, 3, 4, roll it up. 2, 3, 4, take it back. 2, 3, go into the left side. Out, in, out, in, out, in. Now speed it up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Other side. Out, in, out, in, out, in, out. Speed it up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Heel and toe. Heel, toe, left side. Together. Heel, toe, heel. Speed it up. Heel, toe, heel. Heel, toe, heel together. Heel, toe, heel. Heel, toe, other side. Heel, toe, heel, together. Heel, toe, heel. Speed it up. Heel, toe, heel. Heel, toe, heel. Heel, toe, heel. Now bam step. 1, bam. 2, opposite arm and leg. Keep it low. Bam. 4, bam. 5, bam. 6, bam. 7, bam. Now jumping jacks. Left foot, right foot. Your arms can go all the way up or halfway. Now speed it up. Left, right, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's do scissor hands going up. 2, 3, 4. Take it down. 2, 3, 4. Going up. 2, 3, 4. Bring it down. 2, 3. Let's hit that punching bag. Left side. Tap your toes. 5, 6, 7. Now right side. 1, 2. Show me some strong arms. 5, 6, 7. Now we grab and pull. Grab, pull. Bring that knee up. Pull, grab, pull, grab. Now speed it up. Grab, pull, 3, pull, 4, 5, 6, 7. From the top, roll it up. 2, 3, 4, take it back, 2, 3, 4, and roll it up, 2, 3, 4, take it back, going to the left side, out, in, out, in, out, in, out, now speed it up, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, other side, out, in, out, in, out, in, and speed it up, 1, 2, just like the Rockettes, 5, 6, 7, heel and toe, left side, heel, toe, heel, together, heel, toe, heel, speed it up, heel, toe, heel, toe, heel, toe, heel. Now right side, heel, toe, heel, together. First heel, then toe, then heel. Now we speed it up. Heel, toe, heel, toe, heel, toe, heel, toe. Bam, step. 1, bam, 2, bam, 3, bam, louder, 4, bam, 5, bam, 6, bam, 7, bam, 8, jumping jacks, left foot, right foot, right foot, speed it up, left, right, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Get ready for scissor hands.
1, 2, 3.
And going up, 2, 3, 4, bring them down. You put some hip in it too, and going up, 2, 3, 4, bring it down. Now let's hit that punching bag hard. 1, left side. Come on, show me some power. 6, 7, now right side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now grab and pull. Grab, pull. Grab, pull. Grab, pull. And speed it up. Grab, pull. Pull. 3, pull. 5, 6, 7. From the top. Roll it up. 2, 3, 4. Take it back. 2, 3, 4. Roll it up. 2, 3, 4. Take it back. Woo, going to the left side. Out, in, out, in. Come on, hang in there. And it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Other side. Out, in, out, in, out, in. And speed it up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Heel and toe. Heel, toe, heel, together. Heel, toe, heel. Speed it up. Heel, toe, heel. Heel, toe, heel. Heel, toe, heel. Heel, toe. Other side. Heel, toe, heel, together. Heel, toe, heel. Speed it up. Heel, toe, heel. Heel, toe, heel. Heel, toe, heel. Bam, step. 1, bam, 2, bam, 3, bam, louder, 4, bam, that's better. Bam, 6, bam, 7, bam, 8. Jumping jacks, left foot. Remember, you can do arms halfway. You can do one arm at a time if you want. Now speed it up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Scissor hands going up. 2, 3, 4. Coming down. 2, 3, 4. Take it up. 2, 3, 4. Bring them down. Woo. Let's hit that punching bag. 1, left side. Tap your toes. 6, 7. Right side. 1, 2. Come on. Hit it like you mean it. 5, 6, 7. Now grab and pull. Grab, pull. Grab, pull. Grab, pull. And speed speed it up. Grab, pull, 2, pull, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Last time. Roll it up. 2, and take it back. 2, 3, 4. Roll it up. 2, 3, 4. And take it back. 2, 3. Going to the left side. Out, in, out, in. A little bouncing it. And speed it up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Other side. Out, in, out, in, out, in. Now we speed it up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Heel and toe. Left side. Together. Heel, toe, heel. Speed it up. Heel, toe, heel. Heel, toe, heel. Heel, toe, heel. Other side. Heel, toe. Hang in there. We're almost done. Heel, toe, heel. Speed it up. Heel, toe, heel. Heel, toe, heel. Heel, toe, heel. Now, bam step. Big finale. Bam. 2. Bam. 3. Bam. 4. Bam. 5. Bam. 6. Bam. 7. Bam. 8. Bam. Again. 1. Bam. 2. Bam. Louder. 3. Bam. 4. Bam. 5. Bam. 6. Bam. 7. Bam. 8. One more time. 1. Bam. 2. Bam. You can do it. Bam. Shake the windows. Bam. Raise the ceiling. Bam. And 6. What? And 7. And 8. Bam. Woo. Good job, everybody. Excellent job. Okay. Okay, everybody. That was good. Very good. So as you catch your breath, make sure you're drinking water. I have to remind myself to drink during the day. Because, let's face it, water is not the most exciting thing that you can drink. But there are ways to make it a little bit more enticing. You can put slices of citrus in there. Will freshen the taste up. Some lemons, limes, oranges, or even other fruits. In a little thing that looks like a tea thing. I don't know quite what they call it. When you steep tea in, you can put little pieces of fruit in that. Put in a pitcher of water overnight. And in the morning, you'll have some nice, healthier water because all of the vitamins from the fruit will infuse into that. You'll be drinking that. Plus, it'll taste a little better. It'll be a little sweeter. But regardless, you still have to drink your 7 to 8 cups of water. So, okay, now that our body is all warmed up, our muscles are all nice and warm, this is a good time to do some stretching. If you're going to stretch, you should either do a little warm-up or you could do your cardio first. That way your muscles are ready to be stretched. You should never just stretch cold muscles, like just get out of bed and start stretching, because that you could injure yourself that way. So make sure your body's warm before you do this. And please, everybody, remember to work within your own limitations. If there are any movements that cause you any pain or discomfort, you can always modify them to your comfort level, or anything that you just don't like, you can keep out entirely, substitute something else instead. So let's sit up nice and tall in our chair. Okay, whatever we do, we always want to practice good posture. Posture is so important, especially later on in life. Good posture leads to good balance. Good balance means that the likelihood of your falling and injuring yourself is greatly reduced. So we're going to sit up nice and tall, feet are flat on the floor. Bring those shoulders back. And come on, everybody, give me a big smile. Looking very apprehensive, like, I don't know what she's planning to do. Don't worry, it'll be good. So, let's just let your head fall forward. A lot of these stretches are the same kinds of things we do in our warm-up, only we're going to hold it a little bit longer. We're going to give those muscle fibers and ligaments a chance to actually stretch and maintain their stretched position. So let's bend forward. Just let your head hang forward, chin on your chest. And now from this position, we're just going to roll the head. Roll it over to the left side. All the way over to the left side, like you're going to put your left ear on your left shoulder. We're going to hold that position. Feel that nice stretch down the right side of your neck. And now we're going to roll it to the center. Back to the center and roll it over to the right side. Hold it there a few seconds. And let's roll it back to the center and lift it up. Good. And we're going to turn our head all the way to the left, like we want to look over your left shoulder, but only go as far as you can comfortably go. Now, keeping your head in this position, I want you to look up with your eyes. Look up at the ceiling. And now look down at the floor. Remember, your head stays in one position. It doesn't move. Okay? Look over to the back. And look over to the front. Good. And bring your head around to the center. And now slowly turn your head all the way to the right, looking over your right shoulder. And keeping your head in this position, we're going to look up to the ceiling with our eyes. Remember, don't move your head, just your eyes. And look down to the floor. Look over to the right side. Look over to the left side. And bring your head all the way to the front. Good. Okay, let's take our arms straight out in front, clasp them together, turn the palms outward and stretch it forward. You're going to feel that nice stretch in your upper back. Turn the palms back to you, relax the arms down. And let's roll the shoulders back. And roll them to the front. Good. Take both arms out to the side. Imagine that you have two ropes on your wrists and two people on either side of you are pulling on those ropes, stretching the arms out in both directions. Palms are facing the floor, and we're going to turn so the palms are facing up. Let's bring both arms up, pointing the fingers to the ceiling. Bring both arms down to chest level. Your fingers are pointing forward. Turn your palms down. And lower both arms all the way and reaching to the back. Good, and bring them in. Shake out the shoulders. Now, seating yourself comfortably, make sure you distribute your weight evenly on the chair. We're going to fold the arms, put one arm on top of the other. This is the tabletop position. Or, alternatively, you can cross your arms over your chest like this. Either way is fine. Now we're gonna practice getting some upper chest mobility. See, a lot of times we put a lot of stress on our lower back, that lumbar spine. That's low back pain is a big problem in this country because we do a lot of twisting from the lower back, which is not good. I want us to practice twisting from the upper chest, the thoracic area, because the spine, your entire spine is made so that it will move on the cushion. The cushion is known as disc. So we want to just keep the hips facing forward. Imagine that you're just sat down in a pot of cement and now you're stuck in this position. You can't move your hips. So your hips are facing forward, your legs are facing forward. We're just going to turn our upper body to the left and to the right. So get into the tabletop position. I want you to consciously think about lowering your shoulders so that they're comfortable. And turning now to the right. I'm going to hold it there. Now notice that my hips have not moved. They're still facing forward. Just the upper body is turned. Now let's bring it nice and easy back to the center. Good. Let's do that again. We're going to twist to the right side, nice and easy, and everything moves along with the upper body. Your head, your shoulders, your arms, everything moves as if it is one piece. Turning to the right. And make sure your upper body stays upright. It should stay straight as you're turning. Don't lean over or bend over as you're turning. You want to just like you're unscrewing the top of a jar, turning to the right. And now let's come back to center. Good. Now we're going to turn to the left this time. Take a breath in. And as you breathe out, just turning just the upper body, shoulders, arms, head, everything turning to the left. Hold it there for a few seconds. And now slowly turn it back to the center. And anytime you're doing stretches, it's important to remember to keep breathing. Sometimes we're tempted to hold our breath in a stretch because might be a little tight. That's the wrong thing to do. You have to keep breathing. As you're breathing, the muscles will relax and it will feel better. Take a breath in. And as we're breathing out, we're going to turn again to the left. Only go as far as you can comfortably go. But you may find that on the second attempt, you're able to twist just a little bit further. And now turn right back to the center, nice and easy. And relax your arms down. That was very good. Okay. Let's take our left leg. We're going to stretch it out in front of us with the heel on the floor. Toes are pointing to the ceiling. Now, if you have any issues with your hip, anyone who's had a hip replacement knows that you should not internally rotate your hip. So the joint is like this. You don't want to rotate it this direction because that kind of puts a little too much strain on that joint. So if you have hip replacement or you've had any hip surgery with hardware put in there, you don't want to internally rotate that leg, okay? So in this position, it's a neutral position. Toe is pointing to the ceiling. So unless you have hip replacement, we're going to take and roll the entire leg so so that the toe now is pointing to the right side. The entire leg has been rotated. Now if you have issues with the hip, what you're going to do is just point your toe straight ahead. And remember to breathe and smile. You know, when you smile, funny thing about smiling, when you smile, your body thinks, oh, this isn't so bad. And it doesn't hurt as much. But this shouldn't be painful anyway. We just want to give the muscles a little bit of a stretch. We want to increase the mobility in the joints. Let's take that foot back to center. Good. And now we're going to roll the entire leg going toward the left. Only as far as you can, as it's comfortable. We're going to hold that position. At the same time, we're sitting up nice and tall. Bring those shoulders back, head is up. And breathe. Now let's take that leg back to the center. Good. Okay, we're not finished with the left leg yet. Now what we want to do is point our toe. We want to point the toe, pressing it down. It doesn't have to go all the way to the floor, but go as far as you can. What you should feel is a contraction in your calf, the back of that lower leg muscle. But what we're doing is we're stretching the muscle in the front. This is the anterior tibialis. This is the muscle that covers your shin bone. We're going to stretch that as we're pointing the toe down as far as you can comfortably go. Good. Now let's bring that toe back up, and we're going to bring that toe back as far as you can. We're flexing the foot, driving that heel forward, bringing those toes back as far as you can. Now you feel the contraction in the front of your shin. That muscle is contracting as it's pulling that foot back, and you're stretching the calf muscle. And remember to keep breathing. We're going to hold this stretch a little bit longer. And relax. Very good. Keeping our leg still outstretched in the same position. Now, what we're going to do, we're going to turn from the ankle, we're going to turn the foot so that the sole of your shoe is now facing more to the right side. Your heel stays on the floor, and your foot now has been turned to this side. You're going to feel a stretch down the outside of your left leg. That's the muscle we're stretching. And on the inside of your left leg, that's what we're contracting. Good. Now let's slowly bring it back to center, back to neutral. Okay. Check our posture. Make sure you're still sitting up nice and tall. We're going to turn the foot now so that the sole of your shoe is facing the left side. Feel that stretch on the inside of your lower leg as the outside muscle is contracting. Good. And we're going to bring it back to center. Excellent job. Let's bring the left leg in. Turning now to the right leg. We're going to extend it out in front. Your heel is on the floor. Toes are pointing to the ceiling. And the first thing we're going to do, we're going to take the whole leg from the hip down to the toe, and we're going to internally rotate it this way. So your toe is now pointing to the left side. Remember, don't do this if you have a hip replacement or any other issues with your hip. Don't turn it internally, just keep it straight. Good. And let's come back up to the center. Excellent. And now we're going to rotate that whole leg, turning it now to the right side. Keep it just like that. Good. And we're going to bring it back to center. Excellent. Now we're going to point that foot. Point the toe. Pressing it down as far as you can go, comfortably. Feel that stretch down the front of your shin. Good. And we're going to pick that toe up. This time we're going to flex the foot. Bring those toes back as far as you can. Drive that heel forward, stretching out the calf. You know, stretches like these you can do anywhere you want. We're doing it sitting in a chair, which is fine. You could do this if you have a mat and don't have any problems getting on the floor. You can do it on the floor as well. You can do it while you're still in bed. But remember to do a little warm-up first. Don't stretch your muscles when they're cold. You have to warm them up a little bit first. Okay, relax that foot back down. Now we're going to turn the foot and the ankle over to the left side. So we're turning the foot so the sole of your shoe is facing more to the left. Feel that stretch down the outside of your lower leg. Okay, let's bring that back to the center. And now turn the foot the other direction to the right side. Remember, we're smiling through all this. And very good. Let's turn it back to the center and bring it in. Excellent. Okay, let's open, I'll tell you what we'll do. Let's start with our feet together. Toes are pointed straight ahead, feet are together, everything facing forward. Now we're going to press down into our heels and swing our toes apart. So we're making a V with our feet. Now we're going to press down with the toes and swing the heels out as far as they'll go. Set them down on the floor. Now we've got an extreme pigeon toe. Okay, everybody with me? We're going to press down into the heels, swing out the toes. Now we've got a very wide V. One more time, press down into the toes, swing the heels out. Now we have a wide pigeon toe. Now we're going to reverse it. We're going to press down into the toes and swing those heels in toward each other. Now we're back to our wide V. Press down with the heels, swing the toes. Press down with the toes, swing in the heels. We have our small V, and press down with the heels, swing the toes, feet together. So let's do that one more time, a little faster. Press down with the heels, swing out the toes. Press down with the toes, swing out the heels. Press down with the heels, swing out the toes. Press down with the toes, swing out the heels. Now we reverse it. Press down with the toes, swing in the heels. Press down with the heels, swing in the toes. Press down with the toes, swing in the heels. They should meet. Press down with the heels, bring the feet together. So let's do that one more time, a little faster. So it's press down with the heels, swing out the toes. Now swing out the heels, swing out the toes, swing out the heels. Reverse it. Swing in the heels, swing in the toes, swing in the heels, swing at the toes. A little faster. Toes, heels, toes, heels, heels, toes, heels. Again. Toes, heels, toes, heels, heels, toes, heels, and toes. Very good. Okay. So, let's extend our left arm. Fingers are together, palms facing the floor. We're going to just bend the wrists down so the fingers are pointing to the floor. And if you have any issues with your wrists, carpal tunnel or anything like that, and this causes you any pain or discomfort, please modify to your own comfort level, or you can leave this one out entirely. We're going to take our fingers from our right hand to the back of our left hand and very gently, notice I emphasize gently, pull that in toward you. You're going to have a nice stretch over the top of your lower arm and wrist. And release. And now taking the same left hand, we're going to bend the wrist now so the fingers are pointing to the ceiling. We're going to get that stretch from the other side. Take your hand to the back of the fingers, pull gently in toward you, and we're going to hold that stretch. Good, and release. Shake it out. Going now to the other arm, right arm, goes out straight in front, fingers together, palms facing the floor. We're going to bend that wrist down, fingers facing the floor. Take your other hand to the back of your right hand and pull in gently. Just till you feel that stretch across the back of your wrist. I'm going to hold this for a few seconds and release. Now we're going to bend the wrist in the opposite direction. Fingers are pointing to the ceiling. Take your other hand to the back of those fingers. Pull in gently. And release. Good. And shake them out. Okay. So, we're going to, does that feel good? It should feel good. Anytime you stretch your muscles, you're giving them a chance, number one, to get back to their normal condition. Number two, you're increasing your flexibility in the muscles and in the joints where the ligaments and tendons are. You're increasing your range of motion, making it easier for you to do all of those everyday activities that you normally do, whether you're reaching for something, pulling on something, pushing something, stepping up, stepping down. You need to be flexible when you're doing that, especially in your ankles, because you never know when you're going to have to walk on something that's a little unstable, like grass or gravel, or you're stepping on something that moves a little bit. You need to have that flexibility in your ankles so you can maintain your balance with whatever you're doing. Okay, so now we've stretched everything, I believe. Let's take a deep breath in. Arms come up. And blow it out. And we're going to do one more just like that, but much more slowly. And at the same time as you're breathing in, you're going to let the arms just float up, stretching up. as you're breathing out, arms are just going to float down, nice and easy. All the way down. And just relax the arms down. One more stretch that we're going to do before we finish. We're going to take our left leg and cross it at the ankle over the right one. Okay. Sit up nice and tall. Now you can hold on to the legs of your chair, or you don't need to hold on. If you don't need to hold on, what we're going to do is lean forward a little bit. I'm going to get a little bit more stretch in that hip. Lean forward. And sit back up. Now, if you feel comfortable doing this, I want you to try and take your left ankle, cross it at the knee. Okay. If this is not a comfortable position for you, then you can keep your legs crossed at the ankle. So from this position, we have our left hand on the inside of our left knee, giving a little bit of pressure, just a little bit. You should feel that stretch in your hip. Now, if you don't feel much of a stretch, if you're very flexible on that side, you may want to lean forward just a little bit, and you'll feel a deeper stretch there. Remember to breathe as you're holding this stretch. Nice and easy. And now to deepen that stretch a little more, only if you want to, you can lift up your right heel. So you have your legs crossed at the knee. You're leaning forward. We're lifting up that heel. You should feel that nice stretch right from your hip into your outer thigh. And we're going to hold this for a few seconds. Ideally, when you do these stretches, you should hold them for about 30 to 60 minutes. 30 to 60 minutes. Listen to me. 30 to 60 seconds, ideally. And let's put the heel back down. Straighten back up. Now nice and easy, we're going to take that leg, set it back down on the floor. Okay, good. And you can rub the hip and the thigh. Good. Now we're going to do the other side, taking the left leg, we're going to cross it at the ankle, cross it over the, taking the right leg, crossing it over the ankle. Hold on to your chair at the back, bring those shoulders back, and we're going to lean forward. And sit back up. Now if you're comfortable doing this, we're now going to take up the right leg, set the right ankle right over the left knee. Your right hand on the inside, pressing gently. Feel that stretch in the hip. Now if you want more stretch, if this is enough for you, you can stay right here. If you want a little bit more stretch, you can lean your body forward a little bit. And for an even deeper stretch, raise up that left heel. Ooh, yeah, I feel that. You feel that? Remember to breathe. If you hold your breath and everything gets tighter. What we want here is to loosen up these muscles. And now set your heel back down. Straighten your body up. Nice and easy. We're going to take this leg, set it back down. Wonderful. Okay, one more stretch I'd like us to do. We're going to have to stand up for this one. So, on the count of 3, we're all going to stand together. Now, before you stand, make sure you've got space between your feet, flat on the floor, toes pointing forward, pressing down into the heels. Let your legs, muscles in your legs, lift you straight up. You don't want to try and launch yourself out of the chair because you may launch yourself and plant your face on the floor. Keep your head up. Head has to stay up. So on the count of 3, 1, 2, and 3. Up we go. How did we do? Good job. So let's go behind the back of your chair. I'm going to turn mine so that you can see what my legs are doing. We're standing behind the chair. We're going to take our left leg and slide it back. Both toes pointing straight ahead. The left leg. You want to slide it back only as far as you can put your heel on the floor. Don't try and go back too far because then that'll be a strain on the calf muscle trying to get that heel down. So you just go back far enough that you can put your heel down so your foot is flat, left foot is flat, left knee is straight. So from this position, we're going to bend our right knee just a little bit. Feel that stretch all the way down into your calf. Good. Now I'm going to take the same left leg, bring it forward again. Take your right leg now, stepping back, press that heel down. Right knee is straight, left knee is bent. Hold that stretch. And bring that right leg up. Now the left leg, you're going to put the heel out in front. You're going to bend your right knee. Flex that front foot, flex it back, and sink your hips back. Now you're stretching out the whole of the leg, including your hamstring muscle. That's the muscle at the back of your thigh. Doesn't get stretched a lot because we sit a lot. And put your foot down. We're going to change sides. Bring the right leg forward, heel on the floor, toes are up. Right knee is straight, left knee is bent. Sink your hips back like you're going to sit in a chair. Hold that position. And relax your foot down. Okay, so we're going to stretch out the front, the hip flexors, or the groin muscle. We want to bring our left leg back a little bit, like before, not quite as far back. This time we're going to bend both knees. Bending both knees. You can bring the left heel up. We're bending both knees. Now the way to stretch that muscle is now to pull your body upright. No, you don't have to lean back. We just want to pull it upright. So both knees are bent. Your left heel is up. Your body is upright. And to add a little balance challenge to this, if you can put your arms behind your back, clasp them behind your back, and hold that position. Now you're going to feel that stretch right down the front of the groin, that hip flexor, which tends to get very tight because of all the sitting that we do. So you need to stretch that out. And the more you bend your knees, the more of a stretch you're going to get. You're going to feel that stretch down the front of your thigh, the lower you go. And don't forget to breathe. And don't forget to smile. Okay, let's grab that chair, straighten up the knees. Bring the left leg forward. Take the right leg back. Okay, we're going to bend both knees. We're going to lift up the right heel and straighten the body. Remember, you can hold on if you need to. And good. Bring both legs up together. Okay, we're going to sit back down. But not in the front. What we're going to do is go over to the side of our chair. The right side. And now we're going to sit. And anytime you sit, before you sit, make sure the chair is where you want it to be. Because if you have ordinarily a chair that may have wheels on it, when you get up from that chair, it might move a little bit. So if you go to sit back down without making sure it's right where you want it, you may be in for a nasty surprise. So let the back of your legs feel that chair. And then you're going to sit. Press your hips back, bend the knees, and sit. Okay. Let's bring both arms up overhead. And we're going to turn to the right. Upper body turns. Hips stay planted right where you sat. Bring the arms down to the back of the chair. Okay, even though my head is turned away from you, I can still see you. So no cheating out there. Good. And let's bring the arms back up. Turn the body back. Bring the arms down. Very good. So we're going to get up. Remember, push down into the heels. Use your legs. Stand up. Walk around to the other side. And back up until you feel your legs at the back of the chair. And we're going to sit. Sit up nice and tall. Bring the arms up. And we're going to turn the upper body. This time to the left. Bring your arms down, one on either side of the chair. And let's hold that position. And don't forget to breathe. Good. Release the chair, bring the arms back up to the front. And now we're going to stand up again. Come back to the center. Okay, you all did really well today. So let's take a couple more deep breaths in. Arms come up, clasp them overhead. Palms to the ceiling, stretch it up. And bring the arms down to center. Breathe in, bend the elbows. Breathe out, stretch it forward. Turn the palms towards you. Breathe in, open up wide, press those arms back, stretching the chest. And as we breathe out, palms come together. One more time, deep breath, big smile. And as you breathe out, wrap the arms around you, give yourself a big hug. Now you must admit, you feel good after that. It always feels good to stretch. So, I want you to remember how good you feel. Come back and join me next time. Until then, remember, I love you. Bye-bye.